Good morning, everybody. This is Joe for Allenhoven, and today we're going to do part one, first part, in a series of advanced marketing techniques. Now we're just going to go, it's going to be a relatively short video. We're just going to go right into screen share and make sure it's sharing, and it is. We're going to go to Team Elite Responder to my demo page, and I'm going to show you first the two most important areas on the dashboard, and that's the news section. And you want to check the news section every day because, for one thing, that's where we're a fast-moving organization now, and we're doing very well. Those that are coming up and doing the advertising are doing very well, and that's our goal, is to just teach more and more how to do very well, and we're going to be well on our way. But the first thing you always want to do is check that news section every day. And then the other thing that's most important is these are all the information links that you really need to get. One is this one to get started. That's a step-by-step. All the training videos are there. The bonuses are here. That's kind of like a special offer, change from week to week. Sample emails for all the different ads that we'll be talking about, the welcome message that I send out to new members, then our Facebook page, our LinkedIn page, Twitter, and webinar replays. So everything that you need is going to be right here at your fingertips on the dashboard. The first thing you always want to do is check the news section just by clicking on that, and then always come back here and find out that information that you've been seeking. Most of the support tickets I get, it's all right here. I usually just reference one of these pages here. The information that people are asking about, it's always usually right there. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and go to Photoshop. I want to just spend just a couple of minutes to explain instant commissions on the 5 instant commission sites. The 5 instant commission sites are AdLeadProfits.com, QuickLeadsCash.com, InstantCashAds.com, EasyListMultiplier.com, and ClassyAdsProfits.com. It's in the training, so don't worry about writing that down. But for the most part, they're not all the same as this, but this gives you a feel. Instant commissions means that you will be paid directly to your PayPal account when someone places an order based on your level of membership. Now, let's just start with the founding member. Now, founding member, the owner gets 0 and you get 1, or all of them. That's the way that's set up. It's 0 for the owner and 1 for you, and then which means you get them all. The next level down is actually JV partner. So let me just write that in there. JV partner generally is the owner gets 1 and the JV partner gets, it's roughly 3 or 4. 70. That'll be 75%. Elite is the owner gets 1. And the elite get 2, that's 67%. Gold is 1 for the owner and 1 for you, that's 50%. Platinum, and this is where this is a little different because platinum is 40%, so it's 3 for the owner and 2 for you. And free is 25%, which is 3 for the owner and 1 for you. Now, I want to show you something here, and this is where you really want to think about upgrading. I think today platinum is generally around the $25 price on most of them, and gold is I think $47, and the elite is like $67, and JV partners like $97. All right, you see here now. You see this is the amount of sales I'm going to get as the owner before you get, and the other one down here was founding member. I'm not going to get any because you get them all. But you see, from gold level down, I get 1, and then you get 1, and then you get 2, and then you get 3, then you get them all. But I only get 1. But you see, platinum, I get 3 before you get any. Now, for $23, you're going to cut me down to where I only get 1 and you get 1. Then I get 1 and you get 1. And for three, when I get 3, you will have had 3. Whereas when I get 3, you're just starting on your first one. You ain't had any yet. So you really want to look hard at gold on up, because the way the instant commissions is set up, and the owners, as a rule, don't write this up. That's why I'm trying to help you out here, is most of the owners have the free set at 4, but I've got it at 3. But anyways, as a platinum is the one that a lot of people are platinum, and you really need to upgrade to gold, because at platinum you're going to send me 3, and I'm going to, then you'll get 2. Just to give you an example, one of you that's a platinum member at one of our sites has sent me $141 so far. And if you look at $141, you could have bought a founding membership right now. The founding membership's $97 at that site, and she would have had that 141. She'd have made her money back plus some. So I just want to make that comment about instant commissions. If you had any questions about the different levels, when it says 40%, that's 3 for me and 2 for you. 2/5 is 40%. And if it says 50%, it's 1 for me and 1 for you. And if the commission is 67%, it's 1 for me and 2 for you. If it's 75%, it's 1 for me and 3 for you. If it's 100%, it's none for me and 1 for you, and then none for me and you get them all. And free is 25%, which is 3 for me and 1 for you. So I want you to understand instant commissions. It's not like a viral mailer. Frank Salinas invented this, and I think it's the greatest thing that ever was. But you need to understand it. It's different. And you know, I don't want people crying and saying, "Well, I sent you all these. I haven't made anything." You just need to look at that, because for $47 you get 57%. You get 1/1. The other thing to just finally is, with instant commissions, you get all of that individual sale, whatever it is. Now, if you're a free member and you have sent me 3, and the 4th one ends up being a $197 sale, you're going to get that $197 sale. And in the same instance down here, let's say if we're an elite member, and the first sale I get $197, and the next 2 are 23. Well, I'm going to get 197, and you're going to get 2 23s, or vice versa. I could get 123, and you could get 2 197s. That's just the way it's set up. That's why it comes directly to you from PayPal, and you actually, it doesn't even enter in. I don't even enter into the equation with that. With PayPal, it's a directly paid to you. Instant commissions. I love it, and most of the members love it. But you do need to be aware of where you are, and knowing how many I'm going to get first before you get any. And if you see there's a big difference between platinum and gold, because that's the only way I can do 40%, is 3/2. That's the lowest denominator. I can't do anything less to get 40% commission. So that's just the way the numbers turn out, but you always need to be aware of where you are in any situation. So if you want to get one, I think gold is the minimum. I ought to just take this thing away, because it's too big a benefit for me, even though it's 40% commissions. Anyways, so then enough for that. Now what I want to do is, I'm just going to try to erase this here like so. Push it up out of here out of the way. Anyways, what I want to do is I'm going to get something I can draw with. Find something here. Something I can draw with. Alright, now the next thing I want to cover, we covered the 2 most important spots on the dashboard. We covered instant commission. I want to cover the big picture. Okay, the big picture is the $1, we'll call it OD, or Team Elite Responder, which is the host, is the hub. Okay, now it comes with a lead capture page, which means you can promote it. Now out here around the periphery is all the sites that are connected with $1, and one of them up here is Traffic Ad Bar. In another lesson, I'm going to show you how to make this thing. This thing generates a lot of sales for me, and we got to get that covered because a lot of you don't know the value of Traffic Ad Bar. In the initial training, I wanted everybody to join it, but in the next lesson, I'm going to go over the value of Traffic Ad Bar because it will generate you a lot of sales, and it'll send a lot of members to your folder here. Say this is your folder here at $1. The next one, there's actually 5 sites that are instant commission sites. I'm not going to put all the information in there, boy, I'm terrible at drawing. But let's just put one here as Ad Leads Profits. Each one of these comes with a lead capture page. Each one of these has instant commissions, which is money directly to you, plus each one of these sends leads automatically right back into your folder at your hub. It's that provided you have added your HTML form code. Now this is advanced training, so I'm assuming you've already done that. If you don't know what I'm saying, you need to start over in the training. So each one of these 5 sites has 3 components for you to build your business. Number 1, it has instant commissions, we just talked about. Number 2, it has a lead capture page. And number 3, it has the leads come directly into your hub here at Team Elite Responder, or your $1 business there. Okay, so far we got 6. Then we've got Miracle Mailer, which is a mailer that's part of that. We got SFI, which is also part of that. How many we got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's one more. Oh yeah, most important. QCS. All right, SFI, I'm also going to do another advanced training on SFI. Very, extremely good passive income. Once you get that thing going, it is really fantastic. And actually people join it as just being part of this. So it's linked, but it doesn't necessarily send leads back to here like the others. Neither does Miracle Mailer yet. The Miracle Mailer is a way for you to advertise any of these lead capture pages. That's where you do your advertising. So if you draw lines, and Miracle Mailer generates income, but also its advertising as more as anything else. So what you'd want to do here is just continue to add sites. It's just it was added to the mix to show you there's as an advertising site. Okay, and then finally, Quick Cash Solos is what I call a Jim Dandy ad site. There are offers on there that I've got some really, I call them upscale marketers buying packages out of that site and getting good results. That's the site I'm using for a lot of my mailings. You can buy a super ad package. You can buy them individually. And what you do is you buy one and you run a test and you see how it does. And what you're going to find is that what works for you won't work for me and vice versa. just the way you handle things and sites that you send to and the words that you put in your ads will make a difference. So what you do is you just test one out, and I'll tell you what the big marketers do. They'll run a test, and as soon as they start to make some money, they'll instead of buying one more, they'll buy 100 more. In other words, if they're doubling their money, they'll mortgage the house real quickly to get that advertising and get a quick rush of leads in here. Okay, so there it is, in kind of the bigger picture of $1 mailer, and what it's composed of is you've got two sites here that we're going to talk more about in the future. That's SFI and Traffic Ad Bar, because they are extremely good sites for passive income. This one is a really good site. Traffic Ad Bar is excellent for sales. I get a lot of sales from that. I've got to show you how to do that and how to use it in conjunction with all these. Now, the next 5 sites have lead capture pages. Now, what I suggest you do is not advertise all 5 of these at once. Pick one of them out, advertise it for a few days, make note of your results, and then go to the next one, and then the next one, and the next one. And as you're going to the next one and you get some sales, you sure want to upgrade, and you want to take a look at the commission levels at each one of those and make sure that you understand how many sales I'm going to get before you get your first sale, because that's the way the instant commission sites are set up. Now, what I've been doing is I've been advertising these 5 sites almost exclusively. Instant Cash Ads is one of them that I really like. That's Don Harrison's site. Another one I really like is Easy List Multiply. That's Frank Salinas' site. And I do extremely well with Ad Lead Profits. I do extremely well with Classy Ads Profits, and I do well at the new one, Quick Leads Cash. I do well at all of those, and I advertise not every day the same one, but I just rotate and go from one to the other. One day one will do better than the other, and vice versa. So that's, in a nutshell, that's what it's all about. Advertising these lead capture pages at any one of these 5 sites is going to get you leads back here, which is going to generate you new members that are going to see this video. And you remember back in the training was one of the things you do is you join all these sites as a free member and upgrade from commissions. So that's how you start the cycle over and over again. So it's really very simple. And the last thing I want to do, I want to show you one little thing here. I'm just going to open I want to clear the screen. My easy screen. I want to show you something. I'll show you a graph of what happens in the real world. Okay, this is time going this way. Let's say this is 2015 over here, just to show you. And this is money going up this way. And let's say this is so many $1,000 a month, a week, whatever. What happens is you get a system that works, and $1 mailer works because you have so many different ways you're going to be generating income over time. And you're going to start out, and you're going to see something like this. You're going to see some kind of a gradual increase, and then you're going to see it to level off. If you do this, if you continue to send out the same ads to the same places with the same words, you're going to see something like this. Okay? Now, marketers all know this is what it's because you're sending it to the same people and they're getting used to seeing it. And this could be a week here, this could be 10 weeks, this period here this could be a year out here, but you're going to see a general drop off. So what do you do to keep this? Here's what you want. You want this. Okay, that's what you want. So how do you get that? Well, you get that by when you start to see this, you go in there and you redo your subject lines, and you'll get a little thing like this, and then it'll start to drop off again. Okay, then you go back in there and you redo your text, and you see like this, and then you see it drop off again. Then you go back in there and you redo the subject line, and maybe add something to it. Contact me. Maybe we add a little bonus to it, and you do like this. So this is the real world, and you're going to be. That's called tweaking. You're going to have to tweak. So many marketers, especially the ones that are not experienced, they just do the same thing over and over, and they get this, and they get all excited, and it starts doing this, and they don't change anything, and it just keeps going. Well, as soon as you start to see it going downhill here, let's get together, and let's discuss it, and let's do something to give you one of these little saw things so that you can keep your income going up. The beautiful thing about $1 system is it's one of those long-term growth that gets better over time, and you don't have to, some of those, as I mentioned in another video, they go to zero over time. So anyways, I'm going to go back now to I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you one last thing. I'm going to have to log out of here. I'm going to show you one last thing. Earlier, when we started this program, I showed you how many leads that I had generated. I believe it was around 17,000. It was a little over a month ago. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Get down here at the bottom. How many we got? Right now we're at 19,900. So that is the secret and the power of. Okay, you didn't see that. Let me go back. Well, that's all right. Let me go to the screen share. I forgot you didn't. Let me share that with you in just a second. The number of leads is 19,900. You see it right here, right there. So I'm going to go back here to the Hangouts and stop the sharing. Okay. So that's the power. The real power, the long-term power of $1 mailer is building those lists. See, you've got 5 different sites that are building your list, and plus Team $1 lead capture page itself. And I put a couple of thousand in there just since $1 started a little over a month ago. Okay, what's the power of those 19,000 leads plus the membership at Team Lead Responder? Those 19,000 leads, folks, I can send them out. I send them about once a week. I send them very good stuff, things that they can use, bonuses, et cetera, et cetera. But then when I have something like a new site launching, something like that, I send it to those leads, and I'll get more from that one mailing than I will from a week's mailing at anything that's out there. So that is my best list, and it'll be your best list because they kind of know me. They've been getting stuff from me. Of course, the new ones haven't, but some of them have been in there for 2 years. How good is a lead for? Ever. A good lead is good forever. People are always interested. If they're interested in spending some time online doing some marketing, they'll be interested forever. As long as you provide them something that works, you don't have anything to worry about. And I want to tell you something. $1 home business. You know the whole thing about they said it couldn't be done. It's already been done. We've done it. It's working. It's working better than anyone ever imagined. I don't want us to get real big real fast, so I'm not really going crazy trying to get anybody in here to help us grow fast because I'm very happy with the way we're growing. I'm more interested in building a a good group of people and letting them grow their own businesses. It's better for me if everybody grew their own business, just like I'm growing mine here. So that's my goal, is just continue to do what I'm doing, show you what I'm doing, and I'm very encouraged. I see some of you every day. I see somebody that's got a $200 sale, $100 sale, something like that. And maybe next week I'll do kind of a results thing again. The last time I looked, it was, from what I can see, just 2 of the 10 sites were generating $1 members close to $500 a day. So how much, I don't know. I'm not even going to ask Don or Frank what our members are doing, because it doesn't really matter. They're doing very well. That's all I can tell you. And I'll let you know from my sites. So that was it for today. It's a little bit of the bigger picture, and I hope it generates some questions, and that's what I'm here for back at the office. So, and I hope you understand a little bit more how this thing is all starting to fit together. And I will give you a clue. What's going to be coming is what we're going to do at my sites anyway, and some of Don's. We're going to have a really special promo code. I mean, a really special promo code. But the only way you can get that promo code is to be a member of $1 Mailer. So next week we're going to do Viral List Dynamics that way. So if you're already a member of Team Elite Responder or $1, you'll be able to get that promo code and grab it. But then we'll advertise that to others. And in order for them to get that promo code, they'll have to become a member of $1. And one last tip: in your advertising, at the bottom, say you're advertising Ad Leads Profits or one of the instant sites. Since you're advertising Ad Leads Profits, but the lead is going to go to $1 home business, at the very bottom of the ad page, put something like this: bonus. We are going to invite you to become part of our $1 home business club. Something like that. Bonus for $1. I mean, you will something like bonus. You will receive an invitation to join our $1 home business club, so that when they get the email from $1, they're not surprised. You've already clued them in that it's a home business club and it's only $1. So that'll work much better for you. Okay, that's it for today, and stay tuned for more exciting stuff. Thank you very much. God bless you.